if you follow me on Instagram, one thing's for certain. Every 8 weeks, I do a post saying how you should donate blood. I was wrong. Boom! Boom! What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, tigerfitness.com. All right. Let me get to the nitty-gritty of it. Now, for the last probably 10 to 15 years, I've donated blood religiously, meaning I prayed while I donated religiously every 8 weeks. Every 8 weeks. And, I'd feel a bit sluggish after donating, but after about a day, I felt fine. So I kept going along, and I always got blood work. I never really paid attention to iron or red blood cell count. Whatever, they test your little iron levels, a little, ferritin test beforehand. Always came out fine, right? So long story short, I go to the doctor. I come back with perfect blood work. Everything's perfect, everything. Except for one thing. My iron, my ferritin was in the dirt. My red blood cell was in the dirt. So when I was talking to my doctor, he's like, this doesn't make sense. Your everything's great, but your iron and your red blood cell are low. And I'm like, Doc, I know exactly what it is, man. I donate blood. He's like, well, how often you donate it? Like every year or twice a year? I'm like, no, every 8 weeks. Let's see, like six times a year. He's like, what the hell are you doing? So the American Red Cross, they have you do it. They let you do it every 8 weeks. In the UK, I believe it's every 12 or 16 weeks. But in America, it's every 8 weeks. So by doing that all that time, over and over, even though I have a diet that is rich in iron-rich foods, it took a dump. And it was funny because in the last year, I'm literally like, I'm able to get like really strong, like 2 or 3 reps, but like my endurance was garbage. I was playing pickup soccer with the kids and I'm huffing and I'm puffing. I'm not blowing any house down. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Now I know exactly what happened. So the doctor's appointment was about, I believe, 6 weeks ago when I got my blood work done. Since then, the doctor has me taking, get this. Now, usually men's multis do not have iron in them because hematocrit. We don't want it to get too high. I have to take iron supplements 2 times a day. Morning and night, I have to supplement with iron. Literally within 2 or 3 days of supplementing with iron, I had my endurance back. 2 days ago, my daughter and I went to the field and we did sprints. I could have sprinted for 20 hours. I have my endurance back. I have my mojo back. I don't get it because my VO2 max is crazy good. My heart rate is crazy good. My BP is crazy good. Why am I so worn out? It's the red blood cells. But Marc, you're on TRT. You got to worry about that hematocrit. Now, one thing I will say is not everybody's the same. We all process things differently. And one fear of being on steroids or being on any kind of hormone replacement or just illegal drugs, if you choose that route, is it thickens your blood. It causes an increase in hematocrit. And so donating blood helps bring that down. There are some people who refute that. And I'm actually one of them now. So I'm on TRT dose. I'm on 150 milligrams of testosterone a week. I'm literally like my test, and I posted these levels on my Instagram. My test is at 1,000. That's literally normal. I have normal test levels. So my theory is if I'm only at normal test, I'm injecting minimal test, I really shouldn't be donating blood at least as frequently. So I asked my doctor goes, he's a regular doctor. He's not a hormone doctor, just a good doctor in Brentwood, Tennessee. His name is Dr. Olive. I love him to death. And he goes, he didn't say bro. He said, Marc, why would you donate blood? Why? Why are you donating blood? He literally asked that. And I said, well, number one, it saves lives, right? He's like, oh, yeah, I got you there. I'm like, well, number two, isn't it good for you? Like, doesn't it help? Like, it's like an oil change. He's like, well, your body's not meant to lose a lot of blood unless you're a female who menstruates. So you donating blood, the only person you're really helping, if we're not lying and trying to get more people to donate blood, is the person getting the blood who will die without it. So my doctor's opinion, at least in that conversation, in the context of working with me, is that there are no health benefits to donating blood. With that being said, here's what I take from it. Number one is it's perfectly fine to donate blood infrequently. I would say based on again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist. In fact, some would even say I'm a fucking idiot. 1 to 2 times a year. Probably you'll be okay. However, I will say this. If you're an athlete, a football player, baseball player, if you run marathons, if you're a bodybuilder, if you are a competitive athlete, and there is no medical reason for you to bloodlet, for you to donate blood, for you to, have any kind of blood release, whatever reason that may be, whether it's hematocrit, whatever, don't do it. I'm sorry, like it's selfish, it saves lives, but if performance is optimal, if one of my kids from Legacy at Carbon comes up, hey Mark, should I donate blood? And they're in the middle of football season, or they're in the middle of soccer season, or basketball season, or lacrosse season, or wrestling season, or whatever season it is, I'll be like, no. If you want to donate blood, I would do it in your off season when you have at least 4 to 8 weeks before your season or competitive league begins. Even then, I'm looking at it like that's time when they should be lifting, improving, and maximize. And I look back and I'm like, I remember those days in the gym when I just didn't have the endurance. Days in the gym when I felt it, but I didn't feel it. You know what I'm saying? I remember those pickup soccer games with the kids where I'm winded and I'm gassed. I remember that. And it wasn't because of anything, in my opinion, but donating blood frequently. And if you read the forums, there's a good forum, a CrossFit forum I was reading the other day because I was researching it. And a lot of these guys are like, dude, I can't donate blood. I can't donate blood because it messes up my WODs, my WODs. So what is the take home? Again, if you want to donate blood because it's good for society, then I applaud you. I applaud you. Do it as often as possible. If you want to donate blood, but you also want to perform, keep it minimal, 1 to 2 times a year. But if you're a selfish bastard and you just want to perform your best and feel your best, I would recommend not donating blood at all unless there's a health reason or health condition where donating blood will help you. This is my take. Now, I want to be educated. I was actually called out on Instagram the other day for some shit I said on here. And I was like, you know what? You make a point. Let's discuss it. I'm not right about everything. I'm right about most things, but I'm not right about everything. Let's discuss. Let's discuss. Post all the data. Comment down below, right? Comment down below. I love when you do that. It helps the algorithm. You know, I like having views on this channel. And again, while you're on this channel, be sure you click on that notification bell. Even if you're subscribed, you need to click on the notify bell or else it doesn't tell you when I put new shit out, and my shit's awesome. Okay? And of course, like this video always helps. And if you have a chance, I want you to check out our new non-stimulant pre-workout expansion. Unlike Vasky, which is meant to add on to existing pre-workouts, it's a $20 add-on. This is an all-in-one, full-spectrum pre-workout. Just doesn't have the stimulants. You got 6 grams of citrulline, Pico 2, Hydromax glycerol, betaine anhydrous, magnesium chelate, L-norvaline, Himalayan pink salt, ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C. It's a great pre-workout. Please take a look at it. Consider trying it. And if you have anything else to buy from supplement-wise, nutrition-wise, and swag-wise, we got a ton of shirts. Ton of gear. We even got shorts. Go to tigerfitness.com. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm Marc Lobliner. That's not a game. I used to have to go through dozens of bottles of vitamins, of supplements, just to get what I need. Look, I'm busy. I'm running multiple businesses. I'm coaching. I'm a professional bodybuilder getting ready for my first pro show. I don't have time to sit there and do all that. I gotta go. I'm on the go all the time. That is why I created MTS Nutrition Immortal. Here's how they look. This replaces dozens of bottles of supplements. So let me tell you exactly what this has. It has probiotics, greens, liver detox, joint support, cardiovascular support, and the most complete multivitamin, multi-mineral supplement ever created. If you have a busy life or you simply want more time to do the things you love and be able to travel by just taking one simple little pack with you, Immortal's for you.